Now then, my friends, I am at the Premier Inn near Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. Now, I wasn't going to film a vlog because I was going to relax tonight, because tomorrow I'm off to New York on JetBlue and I'm going to film the entire journey, and I thought I'll take a break tonight. However, my friends, I could not miss up this opportunity, because I went in there and they've got a restaurant called Thyme restaurant, and in there they do fish and chips, and I thought, come on Lee, you've got to review Premier Inn's fish and chips. Now, my dad used to say, don't expect too much and then you won't be disappointed. Now that's the mindset that I'm going to go in with, because let's be honest, it's the Premier Inn, and fish and chips, Premier Inn, I'm like that, do you know what I'm saying? So we're going to mark it out of 10. I want you guys to mark it out of 10 as well, on looks alone, and maybe the crispiness of the batter. If it is crispy, it's the Premier Inn after all. However, I thought it'd be a bit of fun. We'll mark it out of 10. I've done their breakfast before, and I thought, do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do their fish and chips. I'm looking forward to this. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Click the little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go. Right, okay, so first things first, gone in there, tried to get a table, and it's literally a 40-minute wait. You have to reserve. I mean, where are we? The Ivy? You have to reserve? I guess it's because they're really busy. People are jetting off all over the place, and there isn't really anywhere else around here apart from that restaurant. So I've reserved a table. It's a little bit dark in there, but I'm going to take my phone in with me. I'm not going to take microphones and cameras in there and start taking over the place. So I'm going to do my best, capture some footage of the fish and chips, and as I say, we're going to mark it out of 10. I am looking forward to this because, I mean, I always stop at the Premier Inn wherever I go, and to be fair, the rooms are really good. And if Lenny Henry likes it, it's got to be good, hasn't it? Right, okay, so I have ordered, I've ordered the fish and chips. Now the fish and chips, let me read this out to you here, it's underneath the classics. It says beer battered haddock and chips. It's £14.49. It's a beer battered haddock and skin on chips. Served with your choice of either garden or mushy peas. Now they didn't ask me whether I wanted garden or mushy peas, so it'll be interesting to see what I get. I'm hoping that it's garden peas, because as I've said before, restaurant fish and chips needs garden peas. Mushy peas are for fish and chip shops, and it comes with the tartar sauce as well. Now it says perfect with a glass of wine basically, but I've gone for a cider, a Bulmers, so I'm looking forward to this. Take a closer look at the menu, my friends, and tell me what you'd have. Maybe you'd have something different. so we've got the fish and chips here. We've got some bread as well. No butter on it though. Oh, there's butter on one side's buttered on there. There we go. It is not the freshest of bread, I have to say, and it looks like the fish has eaten most of the chips. However, I'm going to reserve judgment on this one. We've got the bulness cider there as well. It is mushy peas. I did want garden peas. It didn't ask me, but however, I have to say, service very friendly. He did come over and said you want ice for your cider, so I'm going to let that one slip and we're going to go for the mushy peas. I normally review mushy peas anyway. We're going to cut into the fish itself. Hopefully there's no skin on the fish. And let's have a look what we've got here. In fact, before I go in anymore, take a closer look yourself, my friends. Okay, so there we go. What do you think to that? So we're going to take a look at the fish. Doesn't look like there's any skin on it. There we go. Check that out. Got a crispy batter on it. I have to say the bread not appetizing at all, but we're going to go in for the fish. Let's have a look. Does look a little dry. It's hard dry. I'm going to put some tartar sauce on. Okay, I'm going to reserve judgment on this one till the end. We're going to go in for a chip, stuck together. There we go. Lack of crispiness on the outside. Okay, we'll go in for the mushy peas. I am hungry, I haven't eaten all day. The butter looks a bit odd. It looks like it's been spread for a while. It looks a funny colour. I don't know whether you can see that. I'll try and make a chip sandwich here, chip butty. Now this is the, see when I'm folding it, look, the bread is cracking, which is not a good sign. Right. And the lemon looks a bit old. Don't know what's going on there with that one, but we'll squeeze a little bit so that we, oh my word. Right, okay, it looks like they've cooked the lemon or something. It's very very soft. Right, I'm going to eat this because I am hungry, and then we'll mark it out of 10 outside. Get your scores in your head and let me know what you think, my friends. Right, okay, so I'm going to drink the rest of my cider because I need some moisture, and then we'll head off outside, so I'll see you guys outside in a minute. Oh, right, let's get down to business. Move that out of the way. Smells of cigarettes. Right, I've made some notes here. I'm going to get this straight down to business because I need to get to bed. I've got a plane to catch in the morning, as I say, over to New York. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, by the way. I'm going to be filming my flight over there, and a load of stuff while I'm over there as well. A lot of food reviews in New York City and New Jersey, and hopefully Nashville. Fingers crossed, touch wood. Right, I've made some notes. My dad said to me, as I said before, don't expect too much, and then you won't be disappointed. Well, I'm sorry, Dad, but I wasn't expecting too much, and I still was disappointed. So I do apologise about that, Dad. I've made some notes anyway, so here we go. And before you start, I ate it all, because you're going to get the comments, you can't have been that bad because you ate it all. I ate it all because I'm flying tomorrow. There is nowhere else around here at the moment. So I thought I'll eat it. Gives me a little bit of fuel, and I've not eaten all day. So, the batter, beer batter. It seemed a little bit more like a breadcrumb really than a beer batter, and it didn't really taste of anything, to be honest. And it was just a bit tasteless, to be fair. The fish was dry. It was really dry. I had to literally put ketchup on there, and you'll look back at my videos and you'll see, even though I love ketchup, I don't really put it on at all, so I had to put that on to give it some moisture there because it was so dry. The chips, no crispness to them at all, and they were congealed a little bit as well and stuck together. Not great chips at all, and not many of them either. Because get the receipt out as well. It looked like the fish had literally eaten them all, and I hate it now. Why do they always put the fish on top of the chips? Comments down below, that drives me nuts. Don't put the fish. Are you trying to hide how little chips that you've actually given? Mushy peas. He should have asked whether I wanted garden peas or mushy peas. He didn't give me the choice. However, the guy was a nice guy, to be fair. And asking if everything was okay. I did tell him at the end it was dry, by the way. Mushy peas had a bit of a funky taste to them. Not very nice mushy peas at all. Tartar sauce was okay, but they probably buy that in. And the bread was really dry. I mean, it was on the turn. It literally was on the turn. It cracked. You can tell when you fold it over to make a butty, it cracked. There was butter on one side, but not on the other, which is odd. Maybe you're supposed to make a butty out of it. I would personally butter both sides, and the butter had gone slightly yellowish, which says to me that it's been out. They've buttered it and left that out a little while. The price itself, here's a copy of the receipt, was £19.64. I can hear everybody shouting the Yorkshire war cry there. How much? It was for the haddock and chips, it was £14.49, and the Bulmers £5.15. Going to be honest on this one, it's possibly some of the worst fish and chips that I've ever had in a restaurant. I'm going to give it 1.8. One for the service because the guy was nice enough, but then again he did not ask me whether I wanted garden peas, and 0.8 for the tartar sauce, which they probably bought in. There you go, that's the Premier Inn fish and chips. Possibly give that a miss. In fact, not possibly, definitely give it a miss. In fact, it's in the title really. What the f was I expecting, basically? So there you go. Well, I was expecting a little bit better than that. Anyway, that's all from me today. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, click that little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos, and I'll see you guys on the plane to New York. Goodbye.